Well, I'm not in the government, you know. Not yet, anyway. Just shadow minister in opposition. But in my opinion, the electorate of this country will put us back into power within the next 12 months. Certainly you can quote me. You're welcome, George. Look after yourself. Jessica.
Yes, Sir Charles?
I'm going back to London. See you Monday.
Yes, sir. And you haven't forgotten that the Prime Minister is...
No, I haven't forgotten. I'll contact him this evening. We're going to begin, Peter. I'm driving myself. Yes.
You're driving too fast. She had any chance.
Be quiet.
Are you hurt?
Ow.
Anarchy, acts of terror, crimes against the public. To combat it, I've got special men. Experts from the army, the police, from every service. These are the professionals.
Now, you're quite sure you're all right?
Fine, thank you. Only a couple of bruises, that's all.
Now, there will be somebody inside to look after you, won't there?
No, actually, the house belongs to my uncle, and he's away at the moment, in the country. Look, you've been so kind bringing me home and everything. You will come in and have a drink.
Aren't you a little young to be offering a strange elderly gentleman drinks?
Well, it is after 6.
All right. But I must make a phone call.
You know you're not a bit elderly. You're only, what, 40, 45?
You're flattering me. Outrageously. Hello? At last. Sir Charles Milvan here. Is he free to talk? No, I won't be at home. I'm dining out tonight.
Hello, Simon.
Oh, hello, Anne. You're up early. How did you make out?
In the purse.
Was he generous?
He was a louse. I don't want to have to see him again, not ever. And you can tell, Wences, that from me.
Well, you can tell him that yourself. He's coming here in a minute to pick me up.
Good. Simon?
My dear, he was generous.
Simon, what are you doing here anyway?
Clearing up. We used the place for a badger job last night.
What was she like? Do you know who this is?
I know she's got a great future. We picked her up a month ago outside the station.
She looks very young.
Yes, that was a problem, but I solved it.
In your usual way?
Mm-hmm. Got her hooked on me first. Then really hooked. Now she'll do anything for her daily fix. Absolutely anything.
Give me a drink, will you?
Usual? I bring it in to you. Anne? 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 When's this? Did Anne come past you?
No.
Must have taken the back way.
Eh?
She just ran out. Didn't say anything to her. Just talking about this girl.
This girl? This the girl you're using on that badger job?
That's right.
Why the hell didn't you show me?
Why the hell should I? I found her.
You found big trouble, too. Now we'd better find Anne and fast.
Doyle.
Beg your pardon?
Doyle. Ray Doyle. Is he here?
Ray Doyle? Oh, moved away from here, what, 3 years ago at least?
Moved.
Yeah, crossed the river and Chelsea. Went up in the world.
Do you know where he is?
No. I think I've got his phone number somewhere. Hang on. There we are. Knew I had it somewhere.
What are you doing here?
I just thought I'd take a walk. I need some air.
Good. I approve. Don't let us stop you. You might have needed air, but not that much.
No. Oh, no! No!
That's vicious.
Nice speech the old man made, eh?
A filibuster.
Hey, do you think he's noticed we've slipped away for nearly 4 hours ago?
He's probably still talking. That could be important.
We are off duty.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Definitely. On the other hand, you could be wrong. Hello. Who? Reeves. Reeves who? Yeah, yes, now I remember. Look, do you know what the time is? What?
Well, she seemed disturbed. She asked for you. Yeah, and I told her you'd moved away and went to get your number, but she'd run off.
Run off? What do you mean, run off?
Well, that's why I thought I ought to call you, Mr. Doyle. You see, there were these men.
Men? What men?
Maybe they were in a hurry, or perhaps I imagined it, but there were two men in a big American car, and they looked as if they were chasing her.
Yes, hang on a minute. Did you get her name? What does she look like? And she just asked for me, eh? Yeah, no, that's fine. No, it's all right. Thanks for calling. Yeah, ciao.
Ray? Ray!
Oh.
Folks, Sue, make us a cup of coffee, will you? Go on. So what happened to the party spirit, then?
Woman just turned up at the place I used to live, looking for me. Very upset.
And ever so slightly pregnant?
Look, when I was with the drug squad, listen, it's about a dozen people knew where I lived. And they all had strict instructions never to use that address unless it was very, very important.
Ray, that's got to be at least 3 years ago.
Someone was chasing her.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Well, let's go and check it out. That's what you want, isn't it?
Well, what about the girls?
Leave it to me.
Tall, very beautiful, about 30, 35.
Anything else?
Well, got a very sexy voice, low. Oh, yeah, and she was wearing a fur coat. Looked like a real one, mink.
What about the men who were chasing her?
Well, I didn't say they were chasing her. I said I thought they might be chasing her.
You see their faces?
No, but I think one of them was black.
Big young car.
Yeah, sort of gold colour. I wouldn't know the make.
And they went that way.
Towards the river, yeah.
Thanks anyway.
Okay, so where does this go to?
Chiswick?
That's miles away. Look, she's been gone an hour. Look, Ray, you've gone through the motions, now just forget it, right? All right, we go to Chiswick. Nice sunny day. Love to see it glinting on those polluted waters. Hmm? So who do you think it is, Sherlock?
That stuff about the voice.
Yeah.
I think of somebody I used to know, Anne Seaford. Mind you, that description could be anybody, couldn't it?
Yep.
Oh, let's go and get some coffee.
Ray.
Suicide. Yeah? Why haven't we found the mink? What happened to the fur coat?
She could have just dropped her coat when she jumped. Some joker happens along, picks it up. Simple.
Yeah, what about the guys chasing her then?
Well, what about them? If they were chasing her.
Look, a big flash car driven by a black guy. Add them together and what have you got, eh?
A black guy driving a flash car.
It adds up to a high-class pimp for a high-class hooker. That's what Anne Seaford was.
Oh, dear, Doyle. What a full and formative life you had, eh? Pimps and high-class hookers. Wow.
That's the basis of police work, that is. Yeah, contacts.
What information?
Yeah.
Wow.
See? I was enjoying myself while you were in the army.
Yeah, very nice. Who did she hook, Croesus?
If he was a man, you can bet on it. Security lock.
Ray, it's just a suicide. Not even anything to do with us. Cowley will eat you alive.
Yeah.
It's a great pity.
Yes. And was something special. A real investment.
I mean that you allowed her to see Sarah's photo there. Foolishly allowed it.
I didn't know. It wasn't my fault.
Fortuitously, then? Would you say it was fortuitous?
Well, no.
Foolishly, then. I was right the first time. However, from what you tell me, You handled it well enough.
Oh, yes. A genuine suicide.
Hardly that. A fake suicide. But it'll do. Call me later.
Sam? Bye. Sam.
Uncle Sam, if you please.
Uncle Sam. Do I get my prize now?
Prizes have to be won, my dear. Prizes have to be earned.
Mr. Cowley, Detective Superintendent Toulson, sir.
Ah, yes, it was you who called me.
Yeah, well, I felt I had to, sir. Those two boys of yours, they're running roughshod over my men. Now, this is a common suicide, possibly murder, but right outside CI5's jurisdiction.
Nothing is outside our jurisdiction, Superintendent. Doyle! Body! Wait outside. Now, as far as I can make out, a call girl drowned herself.
This is personal, sir.
Nothing is personal, Doyle. When you joined CI5, I made that perfectly clear. The department owns you. I own you. I can sell your body to science if I want while it's still alive.
We are off duty, sir.
You are never off duty. That is one thing we do share with the police, and the only thing. Now I find you sharing a common suicide with them.
I knew her.
That's no answer. You're CI5, both of you. CI5 means special assignments only.
With authority to investigate any and every incident. That's in the small print, sir.
Don't you quote that small print at me. For every sentence of small print you produce, I can produce smaller. This is a police matter. Leave it to the police. Personal or not, we don't pay you what we pay you to get mixed up in sordid little suicide. Joseph?
Yes, sir.
I want this apartment sealed off. This is now a CI5 case. We'll send in our own forensics men.
But...
Don't bat me. Do you want to see the small print on our authority?
No, sir.
This phone number. Do you recognize it?
No.
No.
I'd be alarmed if you did. It's the Prime Minister's private line.
Well, why not? He is a man. She's a good-looking woman.
No, it's out of the question. Tell him why, Doyle.
Pleasure. Well, he is one man who can't make any kind of move without somebody noticing. Police, special branch, security, so... If we had been seeing Anne Secret, we'd know about it, wouldn't we?
So it must be someone else. Someone who knows his private number.
Can't be many.
Oh, every cabinet minister for a start. Oh, my God.
I reckon she was murdered.
Help yourselves.
Thank you, sir.
Well, go on.
Well, she was a very nice girl. Hookers are women, you know. They come in nice.
Yeah. Have a heart of gold, did you?
No, but she did have a sort of code.
Oh, yeah, so long as you pay.
That's right. But if it came to something really bad, she was straight as a die.
Like what?
Like girls underage. That's how I met her. She helped me to find this 14-year-old girl on the run. It just wasn't the suicide sort.
Was it a pimp?
No. Well, not 3 years ago, anyway.
3 years are like 30 in that trade.
Yes, I know. Average 3 tricks a day. That's 2,000 men, not counting the trade fairs.
Yeah, well, I suppose she does need a pimp by now. I mean, someone to lean on, you know. Security.
Don't push your luck, Bodie.
If he exists, that pimp, I want him.
Charlie, come in.
All right.
Charlie, I thought you weren't coming. Fancy a swim?
A swim?
I'm all ready for it.
I haven't got a costume.
Never mind. I laid out a pair of Uncle Sam's for you, up there. First bedroom on the left. Go on. You can teach me to swim underwater.
Sarah, your uncle, you sure he doesn't...
I told you. He's away all day, right until tomorrow morning. I'll be in the pool.
Well?
He's upstairs changing. Uncle Sam. Just one little sniff. I need it. Look, if you want me to go through with this, I've got to have it.
Just when? More. Much more. When you've done your job. Now go and entertain him.
Come on in, Charlie. It's wonderful. Come on!
Right.
Your first lesson.
To us.
Serendipity.
Seren what?
A happy accident.
Do you know what I usually do now? After a swim, when my body's still tingling and alive, I usually go and lie down on the bed. I'm a creature of habit.
Some habits are good. Shouldn't be broken.
Calvert?
Yeah?
They're on their way up.
I'm ready.
Scented cigarettes? You don't even smoke.
You have to find a pimp, right?
Yeah.
Know thy subject.
Right, where are we going now, Batman?
We are going dancing.
Dancing in the afternoon? Know thy subject, right.
Manna from heaven? Or is it still ginger ale?
Is this a bust?
Nope. It's present time.
Ray Doyle, you're a treasure. You're an unmitigated, lousy, slimy, crummy bastard. But you're a treasure, too. Hello. These won't buy my body, you know. I like your friend. Has he taken the vow of silence?
He listens and observes.
He doesn't look like a voyeur. I'm very expensive.
Oh, I know, I can tell. By the Oliver Messel suite.
You should have taken the vow.
I need a favor, Paula.
Get lost.
You owe me a favor.
Information.
Yeah.
What is it worth?
The favor you owe me.
Having trouble here?
No trouble at all, thanks.
I got a bottle of champagne invested here.
Yeah, well, we'll be finished in a minute.
You heard what he said. Push on. Champagne. Magnum.
He didn't even pay for the champagne. Anne Seaford, don't you read the newspapers? She's dead. She took a jump into the Thames and did deep breathing exercises.
Maybe she didn't jump.
Well, maybe she didn't. Anyway, she was out of my class. Ritzy car, owned flat.
Own pimp?
Maybe.
Name?
I don't know. I don't know. Pimps don't advertise. Anyway, whoever he is, he runs a very fine stable.
So, give me the name of another runner.
All right, Doyle. Try Joanna.
What's her number?
262-9138.
Is this absolutely necessary?
What's a pimp?
Lowest form of life?
Yeah. It's also a protector. His girls are valuable merchandise. Anything happens to one of his girls, pimp comes running. Here. Come on.
Has to be a fortune.
Hello, Joanna.
Well, hello there. And who's this? Yes, I'm free. Say in about an hour from now? Of course. I'll give you the address.
Well, hi there.
Yeah? The Muse, yeah, got it. Yeah, I'll be there within the hour.
I'll be waiting. And just one thing. Who recommended you?
Well, it was a girl called Anne. Anne Seaford.
Okay. Bye.
You in business?
Yep. 3:30.
Someone we know?
No. But okay. He knew Anne.
Anne Seaford?
Yeah. Poor Anne.
I'll be in the next room.
You're staying? I thought you were going to the club.
What? And leave you all alone?
Me. What about a swim? What about
Sir Charles Melbourne?
Yes.
Sorry, Charlie.
Sir Charles, you have been taking a great interest in Sarah. We, in turn, have been taking a great interest in you.
Yeah.
How are you going to play it?
Drunk.
Oh, damn, he's early.
Put on your pretty smile. A pretty smile is money in the bank.
Joanna?
Yes, hello.
Up here, is it? You're not quite as pretty as I thought you were going to be.
Oh.
That's all right, because Anne... It's all right, because Anne says you're absolutely fantastic.
Good. In there.
Oh, it's nice.
It's 50 quid.
Yeah, great. How about a little drink?
For half an hour.
Sure.
51.
Wences will have stuff. Won't he? Simon!
Yes, Wences always has stuff.
Are you sure you can afford me?
Shoot. Yeah. All credit you want. Take your pick.
Don't be funny. It's cash, or out you go.
Cash for what? I like to see what I'm buying, so get 'em off.
Look, you've been here 10 minutes already. Time is money.
Give stamps as well.
What's going to happen to Charlie? I need it, Simon. I need it now.
Listen, I'll tell you the truth. Love, I don't fancy you. Drink? Terrific. But you? Do you give stamps? Well, I'm not going to pay you, so what are you going to do?
Take it out of your hide. And when your hide's all used up, I'm going to take it out of your pockets.
Okay.
I'm throwing you out. Eventually. Oh!
I lied. You're pretty. And the drink's lousy.
Inventive. And physically. Very impressive. But I think we can agree, Sir Charles. Not pretty. Not the sort of stuff that votes are made of. Would you like a drink?
What do you want? How much?
Well, it's difficult to measure, Sir Charles. The total destruction of a fine political career, a shattered marriage, and the laughter. Yes, that's the worst of it all, the laughter and the disdain. Difficult to measure in terms of money, so let's not bother with it. Let's just say a service rendered. You're in a privileged position, Sir Charles. And we would like to share that privilege.
Share?
There is a file that shows the economic and industrial disposition of Europe in the event of war. We know it exists. We also know it has a high security classification. We know that as shadow minister, you have access to it. You know I don't carry stuff in the car.
And you know I need my stuff. Simon, you promised.
When we get back to my place.
I need it now.
Later, we've got to see Baker first.
Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam has stuff. Lots of it.
Everything we got from Anne Seaford's flat. Papers, letters.
Addresses?
Oh, addresses and phone numbers. More than 1,000 of them. We've got a team checking them out now. It's going to take a lot of time.
Is that all?
Oh, yes. There's this.
A child. Growing into a woman.
They were hidden away in a special place. With this.
The baby's here.
I think so.
Have you checked?
There's this letter to Anne Seaford, dated 18 years ago. Dear Miss Seaford, you must understand it would be quite impossible for you to see your daughter at any time. We're now her legal parents. She's our child now.
You will appreciate that in view of your lifestyle, there can be no question of you ever meeting your daughter. However, we are quite willing to send you photographs of her from time to time. By the way, we've decided to call her Sarah.
Sir, that pimp. We've got him.
Henry Aloysius Wences. Sit down.
This isn't a regular bust. You're not coppers.
No, we're worse. Much worse. Sit down, Mr. Wences. Please. Now, tell me about Anne Seaford.
Anne who?
I'm particularly interested in her clientele, you see.
I've never heard of an Anne Seaford.
You would know all about them, of course, in your capacity as her technical advisor. Shall we call it that, eh? Sounds much better, don't you think?
Look, I know my rights. I've been busted before.
Now you've been busted again.
Anne Seaford.
To hold me, you've got to charge me. And with what? Something to do with some Anne Seaford. Well, I've told you, I don't know her. And you've got to prove different. You can't make out any link between me and...
Yes, Mr. Wences. I know this girl, do you?
No. No.
Oh, yes, you do. In fact, I'm sure you do.
Well, if he doesn't, I certainly do. Saw her not less than half an hour ago in a car.
Right outside your place. Now, isn't that a coincidence, Mr. Wences?
I want a lawyer. I'm saying nothing until I've seen a lawyer.
Saying nothing? Oh, dear. That would be most unhelpful, wouldn't it?
This is illegal. You've got to charge me. This is illegal.
I'll tell you one thing. It's not going to be fun.
Sir? Who is she, that girl?
Anne Seaford's daughter.
Her daughter?
Well, you'll get your file.
The file? I read the entire contents of it 3 months ago in Moscow. It is not the file we want. It is him. For the rest of his natural life. The very moment he commits that act of betrayal, he belongs to us. A respected politician who will one day figure in the government, in our pocket.
Vasha Sidorovia.
Vasha Sidorovia.
Now, wait here.
Simon, he's got stuff in there. I know he has. Please.
I'll ask him. Wait here.
All right, Conway.
Wences has been arrested. I don't know why. He's in that kind of business. Wences gets busted.
You should have known. You were responsible. I told you. You've got to watch it. But we don't know why.
What's it matter? He won't talk.
What if he does?
What can he tell them? He doesn't know any details of this. He doesn't even know that you or I exist.
He could lead them to him.
Where does that get them?
One step closer to us.
That's ridiculous. You don't think if I would talk to you, you can't honestly think that. Cammin is up to my neck. I killed Anne for you. And Sarah, who found her?
Yes. Where is the girl?
She's outside waiting in the car.
We are very grateful to you, Mr. Calvert. We now have Sir Charles Milburn in our pocket. Our own man inside the establishment. And the greatest advantage of all is that no one knows he exists.
Except Sarah. And you.
I'll send the squad to clean up here.
Is he dead?
Of course. And now we have to kill the girl. The car! What was she looking for?
Cocaine.
Did she find it?
After the job was done, I disposed of it all.
She didn't find it, so she still needs it. Where? She knows no one in the city? Where will she go? Culver's place.
The pimp talked. And?
Simon Culver, procurer of girls. And anything else you happen to fancy?
Like setting up a badger job.
Blackmail.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's the place?
That's the car I saw earlier.
All right, check it. No, wait. My God, move! Move!
Dealing with pros. I know the fat one, Cherkov, KGB.
Right, go. 51, move.
This way!
Hold it right there. Cut him off! Ray, you all right?
Yeah! Get the girl!
Terkov. He was a good man.
Yeah. Well, there's a better man back there.
Doyle! Are you all right?
All right, boy, all right.
At least I haven't got your problem. It's gone right through.
Sir Charles, I have Mr. Cowley outside.
Send him in, will you? Mr. Cowley, CI5, isn't it? What can I do for you?
I have an urgent document requiring your signature, Sir Charles.
What kind of a document? Is this some kind of joke? If so, it's in very bad taste.
Then I'm to blame. I drafted it myself.
What's the meaning of it?
Oh, I thought it perfectly clear. Ill health is forcing you to retire from all public life. Permanently.
Ill health? What the devil do you mean?
Ah, the devil. Yes, I think the devil had something to do with it. You'll notice that the document has been endorsed by both the Prime Minister and your own party leader. Your retirement is official, Sir Charles. I hope you'll enjoy it. I'm very sorry.
Be a big plus with the girls, that, you know. Sticks. Yeah, you can fabricate a bit, invent some story. Say you got it ski jumping or something. Or you can pretend you got it doing something really dangerous.